Jungkook might face a plagiarism lawsuit. One individual attempted to grab V by the hair. BTS was disrespected because of fan wars. V is worried he might have to go on a diet. The accusations brought up against 50/50's agency, ATTRAKT, later dispatched, fact-checked, and disproved most of the accusations against ATTRAKT. Japan is concerned about their artists fleeing to South Korea. V revealed the girl group that inspired his upcoming solo album. And Jungkook is currently with his friend in Busan, his hometown. BTS's V recently made waves with his appearance at the Celine event in Japan, demonstrating both his remarkable looks and significant influence. Having been chosen as an ambassador for Celine, V has repeatedly proven why he's an ideal representative for the brand. On August 22nd, he departed from Korea to fulfill a commitment in Japan, and his perfect appearance caught the eyes of many reporters. His visit led some to believe that he might be attending a brand event like fellow Celine ambassador Park Bo-gum. As word got out that V was arriving in Japan, queues began forming outside Celine stores. Confirmation that V would be attending a Celine event on August 23rd only fueled the excitement, leading to crowds gathering to secure the best views of the idol. Upon his appearance, V was met with an overwhelming show of affection from his fans. Footage from the scene indicated that V was attentive to his fans, greeting them warmly, even those who were positioned at a distance from the store. His smile was evident as he walked past the enthusiastic crowd. Pictures capturing V's entrance not only highlighted his stunning appearance, dressed in an eye-catching outfit, but also emphasized his far-reaching popularity and influence. Once inside, he continued to charm those present, engaging with various media representatives with his unique style and charisma. However, during the recent Celine event in Japan, ARMYs expressed their outrage over an incident involving a fan's inappropriate behavior towards BTS's V. During the event, V made it a point to greet and interact with the fans who had waited for him, displaying a genuine and joyful smile. His willingness to engage with fans was evident throughout the entire event, even within the shop itself. However, the joyful atmosphere took a concerning turn as V was leaving the Celine store. As he made his way through the dense crowds of fans, one individual attempted to grab V's hair. This incident was caught on video, and upon its release, ARMYs were quick to voice their displeasure. Netizens acknowledged the excitement fans must have felt at seeing V, but emphasized the need to maintain respect and boundaries, particularly given V's evident willingness to engage with fans. The incident underscored the importance of fans recognizing those boundaries, as their failure to do so could result in a potentially dangerous situation for the idol. BTS was disrespected because of fan wars. The K-pop community has been abuzz with the re-emergence of the concept known as Black Ocean, in which audience members protest an artist by turning off their light sticks, creating a darkened audience space. This subject has been revised after veteran singer Rain was speculated to have encountered such a protest during his recent appearance at KCON LA 2023. The protest against Rain was reportedly organized by fans who were displeased with how he managed Cypher, a fourth-generation boy group under his label. While the Black Ocean practice has become less common in recent years, it has not been forgotten, and Ray's experience has brought the subject back into conversation. Notably, even global sensation BTS has faced the Black Ocean in their history. Two such incidents occurred in 2016 when they were promoting their Wings album. At the 2016 Golden Disc Awards, BTS performed in front of a Black Ocean. Rumors suggest that this was a result of a fan feud between BTS's fans and EXO fans, although both sides point fingers at each other. A similar scenario unfolded at the 2016 Melon Music Awards, where BTS once again faced the Black Ocean during their performance. In this instance, only ARMYs lit up their light sticks, known as army bombs, in support of the group. Despite these challenges, BTS continued to ascend in the music world, achieving numerous historic milestones. They have since performed at prestigious international award shows such as the American Music Award, the Billboard Music Award, and the Grammys. V is worried he might have to go on a diet. BTS's V is excitedly preparing for his first solo album Layover, set to be released on September the 8th. The album's creation has been a journey of self-discovery for him, allowing him to explore new aspects of his vocal abilities. Two music videos, Love Me Again and Rainy Days, have already been released from Layover, revealing new vocal textures that have enthralled fans. In a conversation with W Korea, we discussed how the recording process took him back to his early days of vocal training. He described it as a process of rediscovering his vocal identity, encountering new tonalities and pronunciations that resonated with him. He likened the experience to revisiting his vocal training days, unearthing new elements that have enhanced his skills as a singer. We described the album making process as fulfilling but also expressed some concern. concerns. With the other BTS members having made their solo debuts within the past year, anticipation has been high for V's return. This spotlight brings excitement but also pressure. One concern humorously expressed by V was whether his grand return necessitated a diet. He joked about his burning question that continually occupied his mind, emphasizing his eagerness to reconnect with ARMYs on stage after a long absence. Despite his playful concern, he assured fans that he is ready to meet them again whether he diets or not. Nevertheless, V has since revealed that he plans to start a diet soon. The anticipation for V's solo debut is palpable, and fans are eagerly awaiting the opportunity to hear new music from this talented artist. The accusation brought up against 50/50's agency, ATTRAKT. A recent controversy has come to light involving music management company ATTRAKT and their treatment of the group 50/50. Allegations were made that ATTRAKT failed to provide adequate meal allowances for the members, even forcing them to discard food brought by their families. Documents obtained on August 22nd showed that ATTRAKT reported financial support for 50/50's meal expenditures from June 2020 to March 2023, totaling $5,400 over 33 months. However, this amounted to only approximately $164 per month, $41 per member per month. Disturbingly, for 12 of the 33 months, ATTRAKT claimed to provide no financial support for meals. From October 2022, the agency's record failed to differentiate between staff and members' meal expenses, with costs distributed evenly among the members. The group was often given slimming-oriented food selections, such as chicken breast and butter coffee. The cost of this diet plan was around 1 million Korean won per month, leading to concerns from members and their families about the potential adverse effects on the members' health. In 2021, a trainer commented on the issues, pointing out insufficient protein and vegetables. These ongoing concerns led to a consultation with a nutritionist in June 2022. From August 2022 to February 2023, members were allowed to eat at a nearby salad restaurant, but they were limited to a daily allowance of just $7.5. 50/50's legal representative, attorney Yoo Young-suk, stated that the management company only provided meal schedules, with members handling the purchase, preparation, and consumption themselves. Adding to the controversy, an episode of Unanswered Questions aired on August 19th, highlighting an incident where food brought by 50/50's family members was discarded. The program claimed that ATTRAKT threw out the food and made members retrieve it from the floor while using harsh language. Further investigation revealed that the giver's staff was responsible for discarding the food, with both ATTRAKT and the giver's staff present. The incident, which occurred on July 6, 2021 at the ATTRAKT's training center, resulted in food being spread out on the floor. A representative from 50/50's side explained that excessive control over members by both ATTRAKT and the givers was evident in the installation of surveillance cameras, even in their dorms, which were monitored directly from ATTRAKT CEO Jung Hong-jung's office. A representative from another entertainment company commented on the issue, acknowledging the challenges of managing idols in small to mid-sized companies, but criticized ATTRAKT's outdated management style, which did not consider the artist's health. Dispatch disproves most of the accusations against ATTRAKT. The uproar over the supposed biased stance of the SBS documentary show Unanswered Questions has led the media entity Dispatch to investigate and contest the assertions made on the program about ATTRAKT's management of the group 50/50. Initially, Dispatch looked into Unanswered Questions statements that Jung Hong-jun of ATTRAKT never partook in 50/50's monthly evaluations. Evidence gathered, including a photograph from an evaluation session in 2020, showed that Jung Hong-jun and other representatives were present at about 23 evaluations from May 2020 to June 2022. Communication among staff also indicates awareness of Jung's attendance, with a particular note about Jung's hiccup issue during an evaluation. Secondly, Dispatch examined the claim that the ATTRAKT staff discarded food made by the members' parents. The event transpired on July 6, 2021 and involved a variety of snacks discovered in the members' dorms. Director Peck of the Givers was the one who found and threw the snacks onto the floor, demanding they be thrown away. A variety of snacks were found, including some dried seaweed sent by the members' parents. Angered by the members' failure to adhere to their diet plan, Director Peck reprimanded the trainees. Dispatch also scrutinized Unanswered Questions' claim about the 50/50 members not receiving proper meals. It was found that the detox diet was suggested and accepted by most trainees, but failed to produce the expected weight loss. One member even gained weight on the diet. Next, Dispatch explored the reason for ATTRAKT's reported zero earnings from album and digital sales in the first quarter of 2023. The errors in the report were attributed to the Givers' accounting department. This department also neglected to provide the 50-50 members with pay statements for 9 months. Messages exchanges between An Sang-gil and Jung Hong-jun revealed an admission of the delay and an apology, with assurances that the Givers will explain the issue to the members' parents. By May 2023, ATTRAKT managed to rectify any errors on the pay statements and sent them to the members' parents. Lastly, Dispatch confirmed one truthful statement from unanswered questions. Producer An Sang-gil of the Givers did have teeth problems, and Jung Hong-jun had asked for soft foods to be packed for An's comfort. The revelations have prompted various reactions, with some netizens expressing disbelief and sympathy for ATTRAKT CEO, feeling that the allegations against ATTRAKT seem unfounded and misdirected. Japan is concerned about their artists fleeing to South Korea. JYP Entertainment's global audition show Nizi Project Season 2 is celebrating substantial success in Japan. In collaboration with Sony Music Entertainment, the series' last installment is focused on launching a new boy group following the triumph of the first season that introduced the influential Japanese girl group Nizi U. This success, however, has ignited concerns with the Japanese entertainment community. These fears were recently articulated on Tokyo Communications TV YouTube channel by a former idol and now panelist referred to as Panelist A. The individual expressed anxiety about the potential transfer of talent from Japan to Korea, pointing to the Nizi Project and Nizi U as examples. Panelist A insinuated that Japan's growing reliance on the Korean entertainment industry might reduce the nation to merely a strategic source for talent. He also expressed doubts about the ability to achieve global success within the current Japanese entertainment system, suggesting that Japanese children with aspirations of becoming international idols might only find success through Korean agencies. Furthermore, Panelist A noted the trend of individuals, after failing to find opportunities in Korean agencies, being forced to seek their future in Japanese entertainment. These insights have drawn attention to persistent structural issues within the Japanese entertainment industry, lingering since its heyday in the early 2000s. The subject is particularly relevant given the global achievements of Korean idol stars, including BTS. The comments have triggered diverse reactions, including sympathy and agreement with panelist statements, while others criticize the Japanese idol training system. One netizen offered a blunt critique, attributing Japan's struggles to antiquated business practices, resistance to digital platforms like YouTube and Spotify, and a failure to evolve beyond dated concepts. The netizens pointed to groups like NIZU and JO1 as hopeful signs for the industry and argued that Japan's failure to adapt to global standards has stifled the ambition of local artists. By embracing modernization and innovation, the commenter suggests Japan might become a more appealing destination for aspiring talents. We revealed the girl group that inspired his upcoming solo album. Via shared insights into the inspiration behind his forthcoming solo album Layover, set to debut in September. During an interview with W Korea, V disclosed that his first studio album, featuring tracks such as Rainy Days and Love Me Again, is driven by his collaboration with Min Hee-jin, the CEO of New Jeans' label Adore. The K-pop idol revealed that the creative stimulus for his album was the girl group FX's Pink Tape, released in 2013. Min Hee-jin's connection with FX's Pink Tape as the creative director at SM Entertainment at the time sparked V's interest. He contacted her as he remembered how inspiring that project had been for him. V expressed his desire to explore a new dimension of his musical talent and felt that the collaborative effort with Min Hee-jin was the optimal way to realize this vision. He described their collaboration as productive and seamless, covering all aspects of the creative process. Further discussing Layover, V emphasized the blending of his strengths with his passion for various genres. He mentioned the sense of fulfillment in discovering his vocal essence during the creation of the solo album. The upcoming Layover will add V to the list of BTS members who have embarked on solo careers. In related news, Jungkook has announced his goal to launch his debut solo mini-album by November 2023. Jungkook is currently with his friend in Busan, his hometown. BTS's Jungkook and Astro's Chanwoo, both born in 1997 and part of the well-known 97ers line squad in the K-pop industry, recently enjoyed a trip together to Jungkook's hometown, Busan. The two friends were spotted at a local restaurant in Busan, generating excitement among fans. On August 23rd, the restaurant used its Instagram account to share news of the celebrity's visit, expressing pride and a commitment to improve the establishment further. The restaurant's owner mentioned their visit, conveying that Jungkook and Eunwoo had heard about out of place and decided to pay a visit. This news was met with relief and joy among fans, happy to know that Jungkook was spending quality time with his close friend Cha Eun-woo. An amusing side note of the visit was shared by the restaurant owner, stating that both stars were asked to show identification before being served alcohol as they look remarkably youthful. Jungkook might face a plagiarism lawsuit. On August 23rd, reports emerged that Big Hit Music would soon face a lawsuit over alleged similarities between Jungkook's solo single 7 and Pink K.L's Time of Mask. The plagiarism allegations regarding 7 were initially brought to light on August 22nd by the producer of Time of Mask, Yang Jun-young, who cited similarities in the scare sequence as the primary basis for the claims. According to reports, Yang Jun-young initially sought to handle the matter privately rather than in the media. He sent a file comparing the music scores of 7 and Time of Mask to a producer at Hive Labels in early August, with the aim of discussing and resolving the issue. However, after receiving a brief response that the matter was delayed due to the chairman's overseas trip, Yang Jun-young did not receive further updates for over 2 weeks. The matter remained under the radar until August 22nd when the plagiarism issue hit the headlines. Subsequently, Hype Label's risk management department quickly took action, and it was only then that Yang Jun-young's files were evaluated by the legal team at Hype. Big Hit Music swiftly released an official statement on the afternoon of August 22nd, denying the plagiarism accusations against 7. Commenting on the statement, a legal firm observed that the language used seemed to be crafted to be favorable in the event of a lawsuit, rather than providing a decisive stance on the issue. The legal firm further noted that Hype Labels may have missed an opportunity to resolve the situation in a manner that would have preserved the image of the artist, and some industry insiders believe that the possibility of Yang Jun-young's pursuing legal action remains open.